All right, hello everyone. This is DayTraderRockStar, and I'm here doing an overnight video. It's 12 o'clock going into Monday morning, and I'm just doing a fast little update, watching the futures here drift down here, and it just brings me a little concern going into tomorrow based on some of the action we saw on Friday, and then some of the overnight action we've seen here. When we opened up here, we actually moved up to 1189.90. We're up about 5 points on the futures, and now we pulled back. We're just about going flat to negative here. And with all the news out recently within the last week and over the weekend, the Goldman Sachs criminal investigation, the oil spill, the downgrading of European countries, Greece, Portugal, etc., and then also the Greece bailout plan that's being announced over the weekend. We mentioned a terrorist attack in New York City, or attempted terrorist attack that's been foiled. All these different little events have come out, and seems to, there's a lot of things going on here. So I want to really just take caution going in tomorrow. I'm just going to plan out a game plan here. I feel like we're going to have some downside here, and I'm not very often do I go out and make a call on the markets, but the way the market reversed on Friday and the position of the stochastics right now and the type of sell-off we've been seeing leads me to believe we have a little downside here. Now, if we go out on the 15-minute chart, you can actually see a channel starting to form here on the S&P cash, and that lower trend line will come down to about 1180 on the S&P cash, 1180. Now, the stochastics are getting a little oversold here, and we have a nice little downward pattern here that's setting up. Now, I wouldn't mind seeing a little push down to 1180 and seeing if we could bounce off that level. So tomorrow, I just want to actually talk about taking, normally I've been very bullish. We've had some really great setups, but I definitely want to take some extreme caution tomorrow, considering it's Mutual Fund Monday, and they've been really pushing this Monday up day. Every Monday they come out with the statistics of how many Mondays out of the last 30 Mondays have been up, and I can't even give you that, but it's like 25 out of the last 30 Mondays have been a positive day in the markets, and that's one of the warning signals that I'm picking up right now. So I'm going to be definitely very cautious going into tomorrow. My bias is to the downside, even though the 10 for 1,000 watch list and some of the watch lists are out. There's some great setups to the upside. I would be cautious on taking anything to the upside until the market proves itself. I would definitely want to get back above 1,200, and I want to get back above this downward trend line before I feel a little more comfortable in the market. So pay attention to the 15-minute chart here. We do have a lower high here. Not to say this is a head and shoulders formation, but there's definitely a downward pressure here. The market's going to come down here, and this 1180 is going to be a big area for us. So we break down through that 11 area. I think we could actually easily flush down to 1174. That's a given, and there might even be some further downside. But the 1180, I'd like to see the 1180 hold, move back up, start to stabilize. I think the game plan for tomorrow is to really not be too aggressive to the long side. I have a couple of shorts that I'm setting up. I want to go over those tonight. The SHLD shield seems a little overextended here off the 20. Stochastics, again, the overall markets, if the markets were coming down on Friday, brought a lot of stocks down with them. So if we get some follow through, I'd like to see this one fall off. SHLD, SIAL, little volume on a reversal candlestick on Friday, and again, this one's extended well off of its breakout here and off the 200 period moving average, off the 20, off the 50. So this is really looks like an interesting pullback opportunity here on SIAL, Sigma Aldrich. SIAL. And the other ones we're going to take a look. There's actually some other good ones that are setting up to the upside. AMTD, I'm going to add that one to the 10 for 1,000 watch list probably in midweek here. You can definitely see some overhead at the 2060 level. So 2060 would break this one out. 2060 to break this one out. NOV, National Oil Well Varco. If we got back above 45.25, it'd be on top of this one. Stochastics had a nice reversal off of on Friday and some volume here, so I'm looking for some upside here. So watch the 45.25 here on NOV. Penn, PENN. This one's flagging out again. A break of that flag at 31.97 would be bullish. Other than that, that's PENN. But other than that, I'm very cautious on this market. I mean, there's different ways we could go short here if the market does decide to pull back. You can see the daily chart, the 50-period moving average underneath us doesn't seem out of the question here. That would and there's a lower trend line here, and there's a little support back here at 1180. So 1180 is a major level. We break through 1180. I think we have an easy pullback to the 50-period moving average. I'll give you that number right here in a second. And this is on the S&P cash. So we're looking at 1171 to 1174. But 1171 definitely could be a target here. And this is what I'm looking for tomorrow. So I just want to update you on that. And I'll see you in the markets tomorrow at 8:30. And you can tune in at www.daytradingradio.com. The first thing I'm going to be doing for the first half an hour to 40 minutes is looking for strength in the markets. If the market is pulling back, we're going to see what sectors are holding up. And if the market's actually bouncing, we're going to see what sectors are not holding up. And we're going to just check relative strength and what relative weakness in that first half an hour. And after that, we have the whole watch list that we'll be following. So hope to see you in the markets. Come on by. It's DayTradingRadio.com, DayTradingRadio.com on the market. Broadcasting live from 8:30 to 4 o'clock every day. It's Day Trader Rockstar signing off. Have a good night.